What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about something that I find totally hilarious. This Colorado fan, a freaking clown, is suing the NFL for $100 million for emotional distress after watching Shedeur Sanders slide to the fifth round of the NFL draft. If anything, he should have been suing Colorado a long time ago. Hell, for emotional distress, if you ask me. This case or this court filing is absolutely asinine, and I'm sure it's not going anywhere, but I find it totally hilarious. Man, Colorado, most of the time, they are already the laughing stock of college football because of all the antics, but now you got a fan that want to sue the NFL for $100 million because a player from his team or a team that he supports slides from in the NFL draft. Come on now, make it make sense. Make it make sense. It is crazy. Yeah, I understand Shedeur Sanders was projected to be a first round, early second round pick, but guess what? He wasn't the only one that was projected to go higher than what they did. Okay, so whoever this is, I'm gonna tell you now, you're looking like a damn fool right now. And once again, Colorado is the laughing stock. Okay, now I don't support what the NFL did to Shedeur, because seemed like they came up with every excuse. Some teams came up with every excuse not to draft him. All right. And, but some teams didn't need a quarterback. Some teams wasn't looking for a quarterback. Okay. A lot of, there was only maybe 4 or 5 teams that's in need of a quarterback. Come on now. Now, taking Tyler Shook before Shedeur Sanders, I thought that was crazy. I thought they, shit on him on that deal. But come on, man. Come on, man. I know the numbers, man. I know his number was up to par, better than the guys that was drafted before him. But come on, man. $100 million. You that distraught? Shedeur Sanders going in the first round, second round, or the fifth round. Got nothing to do with you. Nothing. Just somebody who trying to get a quick buck, and it ain't going to work. I can tell you that right now. But let's get to the article. Man, I wanted y'all to see this, man. You can read along or whatever, but I just wanted y'all to see this. This is real, man. This is crazy. But anyway, let's get to the article, man. But this makes no sense. But here we go. Shedeur Sanders fan sues NFL for $100 million over draft drop. Severe emotional distress. Man, I tell you, people these days do any damn thing. A football fan is suing the NFL for $100 million over the severe emotional distress and trauma that he suffered when former Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders unexpectedly dropped to the 5th round of last month's draft. In the lawsuit filed May the 1st in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Georgia, Buffalo's fan Eric Jackson alleged the NFL had violated the Sherman Antitrust Act for collusion and possibly violated the Civil Rights Act for race discrimination, as well as consumer protection laws for misrepresenting the nature of the draft process and the qualifications. No, I don't think they violated the Civil Rights Act. Okay. No, I don't think they violated the Sherman Antitrust Act for collusion. No, I know some people might say, well, yeah, they colluded. They all got together and said, we not going to pick Shedeur Sanders. I find it hard to believe because, like I said, there was teams that don't even need quarterbacks. Come on now. As I say, only 4 or 5 teams was looking to draft a quarterback. Hell, if that's the case, a Texas fan can sue for another $100 million for emotional distress watching Quinn Ewers slide to the 7th round. Now, I mean, come on now. Make it make sense. Hell, me as an Alabama fan, oh man, I need to sue the NFL. I ain't going for $100 million. I need to sue him for $50 million watching Jalen Milroe slide to the 3rd round. Come on now. How dumb do that sound? How dumb do that sound? Texas fan should sue the NFL for Isaiah Bond going undrafted, even though he had off the field issues. Hell, if this the case, everybody should be able to sue the NFL because a player that's projected to go in the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd round slide to lower rounds. Make it make sense. But anyway, where we at? Jackson filed the case as a John Doe, but revealed his identity by indicating he was representing himself. He describes himself in the lawsuit as a dedicated fan of Colorado football who closely followed Shedeur Sanders throughout the 2023 and 2024 season. He included a request to file the complaint in formal papyrus, meaning he is unable to pay filing fees. You can't pay filing fees. You can't pay a lawyer, but you want $100 million. You can't even pay to file your damn case. No, you freaking, he want everything for free. Everything. He should have remained John Doe. Ain't no way in the hell I would have revealed my real name doing some shit like this. Ain't no damn way. I mean, oh my goodness, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. And the thing about it, I read another article. He lived in the state of Georgia. He lived in the state of Georgia, but he's a Colorado fan. Maybe he's from Colorado and live in daggone and live in the state of Georgia. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I would be ashamed to even say I'm a Colorado fan, as much losing that they do. Come on now. I understand you got better last season, but damn, look at all the years before last season. You ain't won a damn thing since Cordell Stewart. Are y'all serious? But here it is, you want $100 million. As I said, you should be suing the University of Colorado for that regular ass football program y'all got. I think this guy's a Georgia Bulldog fan, just trying to get some free money. And he going all in for $100 million. That's what I think. Because, man, come on, man. Even if I was from Colorado, I wouldn't claim to be a Colorado Buffalo fan. And I can guarantee you this guy is from the Atlanta area. Because they always trying to scheme in Atlanta. You can believe that. I can guarantee it. Nobody but somebody from Atlanta can think of some shit like this. I mean, absolutely nobody. And go public with it. And put his real government name on it. This is a damn shame. But anyway, reports and leaked statements suggest that Sanders tanked interviews, wasn't prepared, and was too cocky, which contributed to a narrative that has unjustly harmed his reputation as a potential as a player. The lawsuits read, these slanderous statements reflect bias and influence the NFL's decision-making process, causing emotional stress and trauma to the plaintiff as a fan and consumer. So, reports came out that Shedeur Sanders tanked interviews. He wasn't prepared. He was too cocky. And all that contributed to a narrative that has unjustly harmed his reputation and potential as a player. That don't ruin your potential as a player. That same potential is there. The same potential. Just because somebody say this and that about you, that don't harm your potential. It might harm your ego. And with Shedeur Sanders, I doubt it, because that is one confident young man. They've been talking about him ever since he was at Jackson State. They sure enough was talking about him in 2023, his first year at Colorado, and it kept going his second year. So I'm gonna tell you right now, his potential ain't been harmed one bit. So that's gone out the window. That is gone out the window. Look, hell, if that's the case, let's bring this back up. Jalen Milroe, hey, he can't read defense. He holds on to the ball too long. He's not accurate. Hey, that harmed his potential. That harmed his potential. And that caused old KB emotional distress and trauma. Hearing people talk about him like that. It was collusion from the NFL that Jalen Milroe fell to the third round. That's what I think. That's what I think. Anyway, Jackson is also seeking a formal acknowledgement from the NFL regarding the emotional distress caused by their actions and statement. A retraction of the slanderous statement made about Shedeur Sanders, along with an apology for any harm caused to his reputation and implementation of fairer practices in the draft process to ensure that talented players are recognized and given opportunity based on merit. As I said, there wasn't a lot of teams looking for quarterbacks. There was not. But I also agree that Shedeur Sanders is better than a fifth round pick. I agree that they was talking about everything except for what he did on the field. But still, if you're going into a interview, it's just like a regular job. You tell them what they want to hear. That's it. That's it. Now I understand the guy ain't being interviewed for 4 quarters or 16 games or whatever. But just for those few minutes, that hour or two, you gotta put on be your professional self. That's all I can say. All right. Did his actions in the interview cause him to slide? Yes. But if anybody else like me go to a job and I'm seeking a position and I might act a certain way in that interview, I might not get that position, but they might hire me to do something else. You know what I'm saying? Or they might refer me to another company, a company that's of less stature. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, people might feel like I got slighted, but I don't think it'll cause them emotional distress because it ain't got nothing to do with them. Just like Shedeur Sanders sliding in the draft ain't got nothing to do with this guy. If this the case, every Colorado fan should be suing the NFL. But every Colorado fan ain't this stupid. This is damn crazy. But the NFL did not immediately respond to the Times request for comment and asked the league asked if the league had any reason to be concerned over the lawsuit. USC professor of law Claire Pastor told the Times, nope. That's all she need to say. Nope. Like she said, it's ridiculous in many ways. This lawsuit has no standing, none whatsoever. As far as $100 million in damages Jackson is seeking, Pastor called it absurd. And that's exactly what it is. That's another aspect. It is not quantifiable, she said. Like, how much is a fan harmed by a player that they don't want to see playing not for their team? Not playing for their team they want. Playing at all is just not the stuff of which lawsuits are made. And she is absolutely correct. Absolutely. This man trying to sue the NFL over a player that he ain't never met, don't know. Ain't the NFL ain't caused no harm to Shedeur Sanders, none whatsoever. And I hope his whole entire family, his friends, let him know that he's a complete idiot. A complete idiot. This lawsuit makes no damn whatsoever. And I just had to bring this to you because this is absolutely hilarious. As I said, I don't know how anybody could think of this to file a lawsuit for $100 million because a college football player slid in the NFL draft, and you also call yourself representing yourself, and you don't even have the money to pay the filing fees. It just don't get no crazier than that, no dumber than that. It makes no sense. But hey, that's what some people do, trying to get over. But I hope soon he come to realize what he doing is just not going to work. And I can almost guarantee you it won't go far. The judge might just throw it out, if it even make it that far. He need to just say, throw all the paperwork away. That's what he need to say. So, and they need to tell him, since you ain't got no damn money to file the case, we ain't gonna do it. We ain't wasting our damn paper on this bullshit. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm sure y'all thinking the same thing I'm thinking. But as I said, I think this is a Georgia Bulldog fan faking as a Colorado fan, trying to get some money. And I can guarantee you, as I said, this guy who's doing this is from the Atlanta area. I can almost guarantee it. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. And y'all be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, and roll damn Tide.